Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here, and today I'm taking a look at an asset in the Unity asset store called Laser Turret. Seems to be a fairly simple asset that you would expect to see for a sci-fi game, so let's take a look. So the actual asset itself doesn't come with a demo scene, which is a little bit disappointing because I always like to see what the developer has put together in a demo scene. However, I've just added simple scene, a simple cube, and added in the turret here. Now, first thing that strikes me is the actual object itself is incredibly small. So to give some scale and comparison, I'm going to change the cube just to 1 by 1 by 1, and you can see just how small it actually is. But that doesn't mean anything really. I mean, realistically, we can change that ourselves. So if I change the turret to be, let's say, 5, 5, 5, and let's take a look at it that way, we can see a little bit better. Yeah, it's okay. So another thing which kind of struck me as odd is on the page store, it does display a couple of different colors of this turret. However, the pack only comes with this red one, which again, fair enough, it does say laser turret, not plural, so we do get the red one. And I guess it's always down to you if you want to change the material on it, customize it in that sense. Play around with it, do what you want to do with it. Can do that. So yeah, it's customizable to that degree. There we go. That looks a little bit better now. And quantity wise, we get the turret. That's it. That's literally all we get here. We get the mesh and the prefab. At least the folders are nicely laid out. And you may have noticed there that we get two separate ones. So that does actually mean that the top section of the turret can be rotated, which I'm glad to see. So it is useful in that respect. A bit of animation, and you can have that working as a proper turret. So yeah, I think it is fairly decent. Let's add a little bit of post-processing. Just why not? Because I always say that you should play around with these assets and make them your own. Add your own little touch to it. And it's not too bad. It's okay. I'm quite happy. I think this asset would probably serve itself well. As you can see, that's not too bad at all. So if you're making a sci-fi game or something up in space, you just need a turret, whether it is an actual laser or whether it is a gun barrel, I think this will probably come in handy. Price-wise, it is free, which is good. It may change in price. It may be priced a couple of bucks when you see it. But as of recording this, it is free. File size is a little under 9 meg. So again, this is probably going to be quite useful for pretty much any device that you're aiming for. So if maybe a mobile device or whatever, yeah, it's small enough for that. So just how versatile is this? Well, when it comes down to it, I don't think it's massively versatile in the respect that I would want it to be. Sure, it looks nice and it will probably function perfectly in most scenarios, but I just feel like there could have been a little bit more to it, because these bits could have been separate, so you could have spun them around or could have animated it a little bit more rather than just the rotation of the turret itself. But again, you get what you pay for. It's free. So it is customizable to an extent, but not massively, I don't think. So as you guys know, I don't rate assets, either recommend them or I don't. This one is a peculiar one. I would recommend it, but not in most circumstances. So I'd recommend this if you are aiming to create something a little bit sci-fi and just need a little laser turret on top of a big tower that's gonna, kind of shoot down. Even a gun barrel itself, it's going to be useful for that. Or even just a model prop, I think it'd be quite useful for that. However, there probably are better assets out there, but maybe not necessarily free. So also keep that in mind. So yeah, I'd recommend it at least to some beginners to play around with. But if you're a hardcore developer developing something even just AA quality, not necessarily AAA, there probably is going to be a better asset out there. So guys, do you have an asset yourself, whether it's like this or something completely different? If you've got something like that on the asset store yourself, please let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to check it out and possibly review it in one of these little videos. And if you've used this asset yourself, please let me know what you think of it. Is it a good asset? How have you used it? What could you use it for? Is it any use? You're the ones who are using it, so you let me know, guys. Finally, don't forget, click on that subscribe button and click on that bell icon as well to stay up to date with every video I upload on game development on my channel, because there's always loads to see, loads to learn, and loads to do. So guys, until the next video, thank you very much for watching.